Welcome all air signs to your September numerology reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. See what's going on with you in your numerology. Having the number 16 rebirth coming out, talking about 7, that change. That change within its divine change or divine rebirth. Talking about 1. 1 is talking about that change, that new beginning of a change. Which is talking about that rebirth for the harmony and the good luck of the 6. Okay, so having the conscious awareness thereof, the change, 5 coming out. Let's see, with the joyous fun, 7 again. Wow, guys, wait. Kind of in the waiting game, though, for the situation, but you are kind of seeing it kind of changing. So whatever curveball may have been thrown at you, you are now starting to see that things are changing around. Things are becoming a little more enjoyable. Things are becoming a little more exciting, right? So it also could be because, you know, it's Libra's also birthday, so happy birthday, Libra, to all of them. But definitely, air signs, we are seeing that you are exploring some unexpected places. You could be doing some great things. You could be in Vegas. You could be at a carnival, right? But no matter what it is, it's you doing some exciting things, taking adventure, wanting the adventure, adventure seeking. Spirit says it's time to do these things if you have not started to do so, because it is time to lighten the mood, starting to readjust to everything as we're getting ready to get out of Mercury retrograde here pretty soon. You can only see that things about the truth will become more consciously known, in which therefore will bring out this more exciting time within yourself. But like I said, you are kind of in the waiting game for the overall, right? So it's more like an energy that's coming to place, but it's not really reached just its overall just yet. So look at that, within 60 days it can all be mine. Look at that. So yeah, within the waiting game, just keep manifesting. You know what, in 60 days I can have it all. As you give thought to your future, that may be 10 years or 60 days away. You begin pre-paving, and then as you move into those pre-paved moments, and as the future becomes your present, you fine-tune it by saying, this is what I want now. And all of those pre-paved thoughts will fit together to bring you precisely the experience that you now want to live, right? You want the joy, you want the happiness, you want to have the fun, you want to feel like you're alive. So let's start making it that, right? Don't worry about the curveball. Let's get past those curveballs. Spirit says it's time now to open up, right? Squeeze the juice of life. Let's go. Right? And we have this snake over here, live accordingly to your divine essence. And that's exactly what it is. And that's exactly what's going on. And, you know, there might have been a time that, you know, you were feeling incredibly lost. Kind of like lost on the journey. And you're like, where am I going? What am I doing? Just start opening up to the fun. Start encouraging yourself to explore new paths, new ideas, or maybe those that maybe you've pushed back a little bit or felt you couldn't get there. So this is bringing your awareness of the meaning of life back to you so you feel alive again. And I really like that. And, you know, with Mercury retrograde, it has a way of bringing up things that we don't really want to go back into the past for. But as air signs, you guys have been doing pretty good during the Mercury retrograde. A few things here and there. Yeah, everybody does. Right? Such is life. But overall, right, I feel like there was some frustration, some limitations, maybe some social sideways going things, curveballs being thrown. But overall, it feels pretty good, I would have to say. I have to say not too bad, not as bad as the one you usually get in May and June. So I would say not too bad. Yeah, it's thrown you off the path just a little bit, thrown you off your goal just a little bit. I can see this, right? Feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm a little frustrated. Maybe I won't get there. But you're going to reconnect with what it is you truly want at this time. And I do believe that you are becoming more consciously aware of this situation as it is folding, actually not apart, but actually coming back together. I keep kind of seeing that paper thing. Those of you who are older, I don't know if the younger generation see that, but remember those things we used to do in school? We used to fold the paper, this origami thing, and you kind of move it around. Well, it's like it unfolds and then it comes back together and then you have 4 pieces. I don't know, guys. That's what I see in my head. And I can see it kind of folding back together and then giving you a new opportunity, right, to what it is you truly want. I know it's kind of a weird way to express it, but that's what I see in my head. So just throwing it out there. Some of you will know what I'm talking about. Some of you will be like, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, woman. Okay, guys, let's go. So we have the reflection over here, and we have holding tight to it. And yeah, there was a fear base. There was a fear base, but it's going to be a groundbreaking moment for you at this time as you are having this beautiful rebirth coming through. So you really want to hold tight to what you can reflect upon and what you truly want, and really working together on this situation right now. And I do see there's a lot of 1s here, a lot of 6s, a lot of 5s. Look at that, the 3 coming through, right? As the joy and the harmony of reflecting upon what it is you want. Getting out of the headaches. How about that? The opposition. Things that, you know, were telling you maybe you couldn't do this or whatever that curveball was. But really getting away from that and not having to worry about the anxieties or being stuck in your mind anymore about the situation. You can actually have the Ace of Coins with the world. It's bringing in this beautiful rebirth, this beautiful change. You know why, guys? Because you walked away from it. It's closed. Yeah, you actually found closure. Whatever the situation is, there is a closure. We know that because the world is right side up. So you have found closure. You do get to walk into this new world. And that's exactly what your numerology is saying. So if you are seeing these 7, 1s, maybe even some 9s, right, to say this is closed. Okay? So, yeah. So within the 60 days in the snake, you have the Ace of Cups, because your life is going to feel more fulfilled. It's going to feel like you're actually getting somewhere instead of just drowning. So you're going to actually feel like, you know what, I'm actually back on top. Yeah, you might be kind of treading water a little bit because you're still trying to get to where you're going. So, you know, temperance comes out, wouldn't surprise me. But it's okay, because it's saying you are going to move towards what's satisfactory for yourself and your soul. Right? Putting yourself back where you need to be. It is going to be a little determination to get, so nothing is always so just easy, right? But you have to have the wisdom and the open-mindedness to be able to take everything and put everything, you know, where it needs to be. So there's definitely going to be some kind of enhancing going on that you're thinking about, and definitely thinking about your air signs. You definitely can think about how you're going to move from one situation to the next situation. Great analytical thinkers. You guys can keep the balance, especially there's that temperance falling out. Yes. Yes, because it's waiting for that perfect timing to get exactly where you need to be, and really keeping yourself balanced about the situation on how it's all going to come together. Right? So you're definitely, you know, able to see the bigger picture, and you as air signs have the ability to see the bigger picture and keep it more balanced. And if you can't, that's where the imbalance is going to come from, right? And then you're going to say, oh shit. But that's, you know, that would be how that was going to be, right? But remember, whatever's moving around you, you can move around it as well, especially even if it's just in your mind. But there's going to be a lot of swift action going towards what it is you really truly want, okay? And it's going to bring in a lot more prosperity and a lot more happiness for you as you feel you're actually gaining something from the situation and enhancing things. Like I said, you know, and if you feel like, you know what, can't teach an old dog new tricks, but that's not true, because right now you're teaching yourself to learn and maneuver around this so that you can increase what you need to take on the rebirth in itself. So pretty much they're saying you can do this. You have the abilities to do this. It's all within yourself. You know, and it's definitely a shift of your perceptive, which is totally coming through. And, right? So kind of, it's almost like kind of invite yourself to your own party kind of situation, because it really is, that's exactly what it is, right? Because you're going to have a lot of patience and planning going within the situation where even your intuition is going to spark, and then you're going to say, oh, well, you know what, this is the way it is. I get it. Here comes that rebirth. Don't fight against it, right? I've got this. I see it. Here comes the leap of faith. Wow, you can take that risk. You can do what you need. Why? Because it's a groundbreaking moment for you to achieve the happiness and joy that you're really wanting, and then surrounding yourself with that energy that's already forming there for you. Okay? It kind of almost feels like a little bit of a roller coaster, but it'll be okay. Until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.